What's going on, everyone? This is Lior with Compass out of Boston, and in this video we're going to go over the top 5 cities you should be investing in around the Boston area that have the most potential to grow. So let's get at it. What's going on, everyone? My name's Lior and I'm with Compass out of Boston, and in this video we're going to go over the top 5 cities you should think about investing in around the Boston area that I think have the most room to grow. Now, before we get into it, 2 quick things. Number 1, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, smash that subscribe button. I put out so many videos every single week all about living in Boston, investing in Boston, all the different neighborhoods. And if you subscribe, that way you'll be notified every time I do a new video. So smash that subscribe button. And number 2, if you guys are even thinking about doing anything with real estate around the Boston area, whether it's buying, whether it's selling, investing, whatever it may be, I get so many calls from you guys who watch my videos on YouTube, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about doing anything, shoot me a call, send me a text, send me an email, hit me up on Instagram, whatever it is, and I will help you out. So let's get into today's content. And before we jump into the top 5 cities, let me put this kind of disclaimer out there, right? I obviously don't know which city is the best and which one's going to grow the fastest in the next 5-10 years, right? If I did, I'd probably be a billionaire by now. But the point of this video, what I wanted to do is basically showcase 5 cities that have a lot of projects and a lot of movement going on with them that I think make them really attractive destinations to invest in for the next 5 to 10 years, based on the current trends. So with that disclaimer, right, remember, this is not something that's super solid. It's all based on trends and current data. Let's get into these top 5 cities, and we're going to start with number 5, which is Watertown. And Watertown has been growing at an insane rate the last number of years. It's become super, super desirable for younger professionals, for families who don't necessarily want to live in the city, kind of want maybe a little bit more of a burb experience, but still close to the city. And one of the main factors that's really, I think, been driving Watertown's growth and will continue to drive Watertown's growth is the Arsenal Yards project. So if you don't know where that is, it's kind of the east part of Watertown, and it is a massive multi-phase project. It's going to bring in 350,000 square feet of retail and entertainment space. It's going to bring in 300 residential apartments and condos. It's going to bring in 100,000 square feet of office and lab space. It's going to have a 145-room hotel by Hilton and a few other things. So as you can see, it is a massive, massive project. It's already under construction and obviously on its underway. And I think once it's complete in the next couple of years, it's going to really, really shift Watertown and continue to shift Watertown. So that's why Watertown is number 5 on our list. Number 4 on our list is Everett. And you might have heard me talk about Everett in other videos. So here's the reason why I think Everett's a really great place to potentially invest in. You probably have heard of it. They've already opened the Wynn Casino, which has been open now for a while. And it's been a pretty good success, right? It's been, it's definitely been a great attraction. Well, Everett's now continuing to go with the development cycle. They're continuing to build a lot more commercial and residential, right? There's many, many projects currently being built or that are in the approval process right now. There's some mega residential projects. So you're going to see a lot of condos, a lot of apartments coming to the market. And I think it's going to continue to change the area. So if you see that development spike as something potentially good, I would say keep your eye on Everett, which is why it's on number 4 on our list. Number 3 on our list, which is Allston Brighton. And Allston Brighton is already a pretty established market, right? I mean, it's a really attractive market. You obviously have you have the T going through there, the Green Line goes through there. You have a lot of student rentals because of BU's really close by. But there's also a couple mega projects coming into the area that I think are really going to continue to change it even more. The biggest project you might have heard of is Allston Yards. And Allston Yards is going to bring in 1.23 million square feet of development into Alston. And that's going to include 868 condos. It's going to have 350,000 square feet of office and lab space. You're going to have 50,000 square feet of restaurant and retail space. And I'm missing a few other things, but it is an absolutely mega project that is approved, is going to be built. And obviously, once it's built, I think it's going to have a major impact on that market. There's a few other projects as well. Another really big one is Alston Square, which is bringing 344 units to the market, condos and apartments. So overall, between these two mega projects, I think that market is going to continue to shift. And that's why I put Alston Brighton as number 3 on our list. Number 2 on our list is Revere. And Revere has already been going through a lot of development. If you drive by the coast right on the water, you will see that there's been a ton of big apartment projects that are either under construction or have recently finished construction, that are leasing out. So you already have some development. But I think the big thing that a lot of people are very excited about is what's going to happen to Suffolk Downs. There's been a couple of big proposals. Nothing officially has been approved yet, but we know it's going to be absolutely huge. One of the latest proposals I read was over 10,000 apartments and condos and enough office and labs and enough office space for over 25,000 workers. I mean, it is going to be absolutely mega, absolutely huge. So I think Revere is an absolutely great place to invest in if you think that kind of project is going to impact the area, which is why it's number 2 on our list. Finally, number 1 on our list is Somerville. And yes, Somerville has already had some mega projects, and there's obviously other projects being built there right now. But the reason why I put number 1 on the list is because of the T extension project. Now, if you know around the Boston area, being close to the T is like one of the biggest possible amenities you could have in terms of quality of location. So the fact that they're building out a number of T stops, you're going to have Union Square, you're going to have East Somerville, Magoon Square, Ball Square, and it's going to go right into Medford's and Tufts area as well. I think the fact that the train is going to go through, the Green Line is going to go right through there, is going to be absolutely huge for the area. You're probably going to see a spike in young professionals, potentially students, younger families who maybe commute and work downtown. I think it's going to drive a lot of traffic into Somerville, and I think it's going to grow even more. So that is the reason why I put it as number 1 on our list. And again, guys, I will put out this, quote unquote disclaimer. I obviously have no idea how the market's going to react to any of these projects. These are just based on the current trends I see and what I believe in. But these are some of the big developments and trends that I'm following. And that's why I put this list together, because I think you should at least be aware of it. And then obviously do research and make your own conclusions. But that is our list, guys. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, whatever it may be, shoot them below. And like I said before, guys, if you have any thoughts about doing anything with real estate, whether buying, selling, investing, whatever it may be, send me a call, send me a text, shoot me a call, hit me up on Instagram, and I will help you out.